Hey guys, welcome back to our weekly video for this Tuesday evening. I hope you guys have had an awesome week so far. So today's video is all about opening up our hip area. I know so many of us spend so much time on our feet or even just at desks, constantly sitting down. And we really build up all this tension all within our hips, travels through to our lower backs, all the way up to our shoulders, our neck, and then even moving down the body to our knees and our feet. So yeah guys, so we're going to just hop onto our mat today, and if you have really sensitive knees or just wanting to protect them, just grabbing a blanket for today's practice as well, and just keeping it folded. So we're just going to come to folding our blanket and just popping it here. So rather than having this open edged side, we're going to have the really thicker side here. And then we're going to come to sit just almost at the edge of the blanket, just giving our hips a little bit of extra height here, and allowing our pelvis to kind of tilt forward, creating space here in our groin area already just by sitting, and allowing our backs and lower back to really extend and find length. So just coming to close our eyes, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to just begin by making a diamond shape with our legs, so bringing the soles of our feet together. There's no right or wrong way here, it's really just whatever's comfortable for you, and there shouldn't be any pain, but more so just like a releasing of tension. So moving your feet either further away if you're feeling really tight, or even bringing it a bit closer. And then just bringing our hands to either rest on our ankles, on our shins, or even just at the knees. Just gently keeping our eyes closed here. Using our inhale to find length in our spine, and exhale any tension in our shoulders. Breathing in and allowing our exhale to soften more into this shape. Just taking our mind from the outside worries of the world, all of our to-do lists, things that have happened within our day, within our week, and just leaving it outside of this room for now. Just allowing your mind to come and be here with you right now. Not rounding through our shoulders here, really opening up that chest, opening that heart space. Awesome work guys. We're going to switch over here to hands and knees. So again, taking the blanket, maybe just popping it underneath your knees for a little bit of support. And just taking a few hip circles here, just moving the hips towards the back of the mat, forward. Moving slowly here, mindfully. And then taking it over to the other side. Keep breathing through this. Feeling any parts of our hips that might be feeling a bit tense. And after your Next exhale, just coming to find stillness here in this shape here of our hands and knees. And we're going to extend our right foot behind us, just keeping our foot on the toes. And we're going to push back on the inhale and exhale, moving forward. Inhale, pushing back, and exhale, release, push forward. One more time, inhale, pushing back onto the toes, really lengthening through the back of the leg here, and exhale, let it out. Nice, guys. Come back to bend that knee, moving over to the opposite side, so taking our left leg out onto the toes and the ball of our foot. Let's let it out and begin. Inhale, pushing back, and exhale, forward. Inhale, back, exhale, forward. One more round here with your own pace of breath. Moving backwards, feeling that lengthening in the back of the shins, the thigh, stretching the foot, and exhale, let it out. Coming back, bring both the knees back onto your mat. And this time we're going to tuck the toes here, pushing up into downward dog, pushing the heels towards the floor. Taking our gaze between the legs, pushing into the knuckles of our hands, spreading those fingers, feeling the weight balanced here between the arms and the legs. Take a round of breath here and exhale out through our mouth. So breathing in and let it out. This time we're going to come back to bringing our knees to the floor and bringing the big toes together, taking the knees out wide, pushing back into child's pose, letting the hips sink into the backs of the heels. Creeping the fingertips forward and bringing the forehead to the floor. Staying in child's pose here. Coming back to your breath. Coming back to rise into hands and knees. Let's tuck those toes again. Lift the knees off the ground, pushing up into downward dog. Stretching the legs out. Pushing our knuckles into the floor. Let's inhale, lifting our right leg up towards the ceiling, bending at the knee. Keeping that foot flexed so the toes are still pointing. And try to bring that heel of your foot closer to your back. Really opening up here through the right side of our body. Breathe. Let it all out. Then come back down. And we're going to take an inhale, lifting now the left foot up towards the ceiling. Bending at the knee. Opening up now through the left side of our body. Flexing the foot. Our right heel is going towards the ground here. One more round of breath here, you guys. You got this. Inhale And exhale, let it all out. Bring that leg down, bring the knees to the floor. Coming into child's pose again, so bring the big toes together. Knees out wide, pushing the hips back. Just coming back to your breath. And after your next exhale, coming back to hands and knees. And we're going to inhale, lifting our right foot forward to come in between our hands. Just come into this position any way that you need to. And we're going to inhale, lift the arms up above towards the ceiling, coming into a low lunge here. So just making sure that your knees not going all the way over your big toes. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. And exhale, roll those shoulders down. One more round of breath here together. Inhale, exhale, seeing if you can sink just a little bit deeper. Let's bring the hands back to frame that foot and walking our fingertips back, straightening out that front leg. Maybe lifting the foot, pointing the toes up. Inhale forward, bending the knee. And exhale, walking the hands back, straightening that front leg. Inhale, creeping forward, bending the knee. And exhale, walking the fingertips back. Coming to frame the foot again with the hands. Taking that right foot back. And this time coming to our left side, so let's inhale and lift that left foot up, bringing it in between our hands, taking a round of breath here, finding our balance. And then let's inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Using our breath here, softening out the rib cages so they're not flaring out here. Inhale, reaching our fingertips. Exhale, rolling the shoulders down and away from our ears. Continuing with our breath. Seeing if with our exhale we can sink just a little bit deeper here. One more round of breath, inhale and exhale. Nice work, guys. Let's frame the foot again, finding our balance. And let's inhale, walk the fingertips back, straightening that left leg. And exhale, forward. Inhale, walking back. And exhale, moving forward. Inhale, walking the fingertips back. And exhale, walking forward. Ground your hands here. And let's take that left foot back. Let's take a few hip circles here, just as we did before. So bringing the hips towards the back of the mat. Forward and back. And taking it over to the opposite side. Nice work, guys. So just coming back to hands and knees here. And we're going to move our right leg and take it out to the right side of us. So just like this. We're going to lift up, and as we inhale, we're going to take our right hand just to come to wherever it's going to meet on our legs and take a big side stretch here. So let's inhale, lift that left arm up above head in line with our ear, and taking it over to the right side. Just using our right leg here with our hand to support us. So we're not moving forward here, really opening that chest here, keeping our chest in line with our leg as much as we can. If this is feeling strong, just shift your body up. One more round of breath, inhaling, reach those fingertips, and exhale. We're going to come now to bring our left arm onto the ground, just keeping our leg where it is, pointing the toes, and inhale, lifting our right arm up towards the ceiling. Supported side plank here. We're not here for long, just one more round of breath. And exhale. Bringing that right leg in now. And let's take it over to the left side. So taking that left leg out. Let's inhale, lift our arms. And exhale, falling over to the left. Keeping that right arm in line with our ear. Pulling our shoulder back here, opening up at our chest. Feeling that extension through our right side of our body. Keep breathing, my friends. And let it out. Taking it over to the right side, so let's ground that right hand onto the ground. And inhale, lift the left arm above head. Supported side plank. Really feeling this stretch all the way from our fingertips to our toes. Let's rotate that shoulder up and back. Find more lengthening and opening in our chest. Don't hold your breath here, keep breathing. Nice, guys, let's exhale and come back. Just coming back to find a comfortable seat. We're going to take our folded blanket now and just putting it here. So when we come to lie down, it will be supporting our head. Bending at the knees here. And let's bring it in towards our chest. Hugging them. Maybe moving from right to left. Feeling that massage on our lower back. Keeping the toes pointed. Taking our hands to the knees and just maybe moving them into circular movements. And then coming to ground the feet onto the floor. Let's lift our right leg and rest the ankle onto that left knee. Just allowing that right knee to kind of pull away from us, so it's going to want to come here towards us, just gently pushing it away from us. Opening up the hips here. Just letting your hands come to your belly or by your side. flexing the foot here, keeping that leg strong and awake. Toes going up towards the ceiling. And let's bring that right foot down and switch it over to the left. Resting that left ankle onto that right knee. Or thigh, I should say. Keeping the toes flexed and pointed. Maybe even gently closing your eyes. Allowing your awareness to come back to your breath. And slowly coming to release that left leg. Again, hugging the knees into our chest. One last time. Maybe making circles with your feet, stretching out the ankles. And then slowly extending the legs. Bringing the hands by your side. And just taking these last minutes for yourself. Checking in with how you're feeling. And your awareness to parts of your body. Any thoughts that might be coming. And not allowing them to completely overwhelm and overtake you, but just noticing that they're there. So I'm going to leave you guys here for staying as long as you need to. I want to thank you guys for taking this time for yourself and giving your energy to this practice. I hope that you guys are feeling nice and connected to your breath and especially to your body. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.